Okay, so Halloween is usually pretty epic, alright? You can go out with your friends, get a bunch of candy, just have a good time, dress up and all that, go from door to door and just steal people's candy and stuff. So, needless to say, Halloween is a pretty fun time, but I've had some pretty weird experiences at Halloween, okay? Let's just say that. Not necessarily like really crazy, scary, like freak out incidents, but more just like really awkward things that have happened on Halloween. So, I thought we would talk about them in the video. So, let's get started. Also, before we get any further, I know my voice sounds awful. It's okay if you bully me, I don't really care. I know my voice sounds like really, really bad right now. It's pretty much because I'm very pubescent right now and I'm also losing my voice. So it's a pretty crazy concoction if you feel me. So yeah, back to epic Halloween fun time. So let me set the stage here, okay? Me, Zoturtle, and Sinan were walking down the street trick-or-treating as you do. I know I'm a little old for that, please don't bully me. So we were out and about trick-or-treating in my neighborhood, okay? And so we come across this one house in my neighborhood that I've never really been across, okay? I mean, I'd seen it a couple times, I've been past it and stuff, but I never really met the people who live there. But it didn't really matter to me. I mean, it looked like they had candy, so we went up and we said trick or treat, the usual. So this woman comes out of the door, she's like, "Oh hey boys, look at you, you're dressed up as SpongeBob, Spider-Man, and the Grinch. Okay, here's your candy, kids." And so she hands us each a couple pieces of candy, and we're like, "Okay, now let's get on our way, right?" And so we just kind of want to leave, but then this woman says, "What grade are you guys in?" And so we go, "We're in 7th grade," because we were in 7th grade. And so she goes, "Oh, my son's also in 7th grade. Come and meet him." And we're like, "Oh no, this is gonna turn into like an hour-long meet and greet, isn't it?" And so she calls up the stairs to her son, which is like not there at the moment, right? And so she calls up the stairs, "Robert," I don't even remember what his name actually was, but let's just call him Robert. She goes, "Robert, come down here. There are some boys who want to meet you." And we're like, "Okay, I guess this isn't that bad. This kid's our age. Maybe we can like make a new friend or something." So man comes downstairs in a full body bush costume. We can't even see his face. His costume was literally just like a tree or a bush or something. He was just completely covered in what looked like a bunch of leaves. And so this kid comes down and doesn't say a word. He just stands there in his little bush costume. And his mom just like stares at him. She's like, "Robert, say something. There are these nice little boys who want to meet you." And so he's like, "Hi." And then this boy just goes back to saying absolutely nothing. So at this point, the three of us were just standing there while this woman and her son were just staring at us in complete silence, and it was the most awkward thing we'd ever been through. And so we were all just like, "Okay, we should leave now, right? We have all the stuff we want. We should just go and leave." And so we walk away and we're in the middle of her yard and she goes, "Wait, boys, come back." And we're all standing there thinking, what could she possibly want now? So we turn back around and she says, "Come and meet my other son." And we're like, "Wow, thank you. Very cool. We definitely want to meet him." By the way, I hope this doesn't come off as me being antisocial. I mean, that's kind of true, but we just didn't really want to go and have a little meet and greet with these people. We just kind of wanted their candy because it was Halloween. And so we go back and we're like, "Hello, other son." And this kid doesn't look like he's any older than like 8 years old. And she's like, "Wow, this is my other son, Ryan. He is in 5th grade. I bet you guys are very excited to meet him. Maybe he can see you around. Where do you guys usually play around here?" All alone in our basements playing video games. So yeah, we usually play in the little cul-de-sac. We usually ride our bikes around there sometime. Maybe we can see him around. And this kid standing here understands how awkward things are getting because he doesn't say anything. He's just kind of standing there waiting for everything to be over, just like we are. And then finally the mom goes, "Yeah, so we're new to this area. We just moved here and my kids are trying to make some new friends. So we just wanted you guys to get to know them." And I understand that, right? I know that when you're new to a place, you really need to find some new people to hang out with. But I don't think the correct way to do it is by forcing your kids to come up to some kids they've never met before when these kids are just trying to trick or treat and grab a candy and go. But I don't know, maybe me and Robert will end up being really really good friends someday. I'm really not sure. Maybe in 20 years we'll all laugh about this around the Thanksgiving dinner table. I really don't know how things are gonna go down, but the point is that was a really awkward experience, so I just wanted to share it with you guys just for the comedic content, you know? I know it's been about a week since I've last posted. I've been trying to post at least a couple times a week. For a little bit, I just kind of wasn't sure what I wanted to make videos about, and then I remembered what had happened at Halloween, so I thought I would make a video about that, even though it was a while ago. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel We Got Bored Studios for more random videos at random times, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wait, hold up, come and meet my son.